Hi, I just want to make a really short video going over something interesting that happened while I was trying to start a new character on Classic. Now, this wasn't something that I'd run into previously because I had already done the fix that I'm going to teach you now. If there's something that you've been running into, go ahead and use this one little trick, and then it should be smooth sailing from there on out. But what is the issue that I'm talking about? Right here, we have a Classic sorceress. While I was chit-chatting, I was just going and setting up my own custom hotkeys down here, and you'll see that you're able to select up to 8 skill hotkeys. Now, for most people who've been playing this game now for a grip, 8 skills worth of hotkeys is not going to get you there. And I didn't realize that this had a reduced selection of possible keys that you could actually map out to different skills. And that got me wondering, why was this happening? So I went and I jumped onto my expansion character, and let's take a look there. So you'll see here on an expansion character, you have up to 16 skill hotkeys that you can map out to whatever you want if you want to go ahead and save a customized hotkey binding. Now, it seemed weird, and again, I never run into this problem, and that is because you're actually able to select your custom hotkey setup if you've already saved one. I've recently deleted all the characters in my folder to start over as a brand new single player game. That's the reason why I don't have one saved right here, but let me go ahead and just very quickly show you me setting up my custom hotkeys and then how you can use that on a different character. So here I typically go Z through N on the bottom of the keyboard, and then I go D through H on the second row of your keyboard. I save this as custom, I save it again, and then I overwrite my custom defaults. I set this on my character and I apply it. So now my character can use stuff like H and G as custom hotkeys on their skills. Now, you'll notice that you can set up a character to have default key bindings. So if I were to set it so that every default character that I create as a new character will come along with my custom hotkey settings that we just saved. Now, I already have a character created, and let me just show you how to play around with this in case you already created a character. What you do is you go to your controls and you'll select your custom settings here and apply it. And even though you see in my controls right here that I still only have the 8 skills that are set up and it ends at F on the second row there, if I open up my menu, I'm able to use G and H to set up custom hotkeys. So the game is recognizing that I have custom hotkeys set up as a default and that I'm able to use it here. But let's go ahead and create a new character just to make sure it works there as well. So I'm creating a new classic or pre-expansion sorceress. I go and I hit test, and theoretically, without changing anything, yep, there you go. Even without having to go into the options and selecting the custom as my hotkey setup, I'm able to use all the hotkeys that I just set up across the board. And you'll notice that they are pre-set up because, again, we selected that use default custom for key bindings. I hope that helps to clear up any confusion. You can absolutely use more than 8 custom hotkeys, even on a pre-expansion or classic character. You just have to make sure to set up on expansion and then set this default here. And again, if you already have a character, just go ahead and set custom as your option here and then hit apply. And then you're all set. I hope that this helps, and keep enjoying the ladder season.